Aja Wilson is changing the WNBA landscape. It's as if the league got a new burst of life, and she's at the center of it. The ratings are spiking, and it isn't some accidental rise. The attention she's pulling to the WNBA is measurable, tangible, and most importantly, electric. Wilson plays basketball in a way that forces people to watch. Her presence on the court is a magnet, pulling in eyes from every corner of the country, and even those who wouldn't normally follow women's sports find themselves tuned in. The effect she's had on ratings is nothing short of shocking. In fact, for the first time in a long time, people are actively talking about WNBA ratings, and that in itself is a headline. But before we proceed further, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. Aja's game is a blend of athleticism and personality, and her sheer dominance can't be ignored. She's not out there just to win, although she does that quite a bit. She's out there to put on a show. Every jump shot, every block, every rebound carries a bit of swagger. It's as if she knows the cameras are rolling and that every move she makes is worth capturing. That kind of awareness is rare in sports. She has the skill to back up her confidence, and that makes her someone people want to root for. It's not just the points she racks up, it's the way she gets them. Wilson plays with a charisma that pulls people in, and it's infectious. Part of what makes Wilson's impact on ratings so surprising is how quickly it's happened. The WNBA has always had its stars, but Aja's rise seems to have kicked things into another gear. Her games aren't just something you casually flit to anymore, they become events. The crowd is louder, the stakes feel higher, and it's clear that something different is happening. Wilson seems fully aware of the spotlight she's under, and instead of shying away from it, she embraces it. The growth in viewership comes not just from the diehard fans, but from casual viewers who see her highlight reel pop up on their social feeds and can't help but tune in next time. In an era where attention spans are short, Wilson's ability to draw and keep people watching is a talent in itself. On the court, Wilson brings a certain type of joy to the game that can't be faked. Whether it's a fast break dunk or a post-game dance, she plays with a lightheartedness that's rare in professional sports. This sense of fun adds a layer of entertainment beyond just her stats. It's hard to watch her and not feel a little happier. She plays like someone who loves basketball, and that love is contagious. Fans aren't just watching for the competition. They're watching because Wilson makes the game fun again. The impact, she said, goes beyond just putting up points or grabbing rebounds. Aja is at the center of a cultural shift within the WNBA. For years, the league has been fighting to gain the same kind of respect and attention that other sports leagues enjoy. Wilson, knowingly or not, has become the face of that battle. She plays like someone who understands the importance of her role, not just as an athlete, but as a figurehead for something bigger. When people turn on the TV to watch a WNBA game now, they're not just tuning in to see the game. They're tuning in to see her. And that kind of star power is what drives ratings through the roof. Wilson's rise in popularity can also be credited to how she connects with fans. She's accessible in a way that many athletes aren't. Whether it's through social media or post-game interviews, she knows how to engage with people. She talks like someone you want to have a conversation with, not just someone who's been media trained to death. That authenticity has helped her cultivate a massive following that feels connected to her, both on and off the court. This relationship with her fans has translated directly into viewership numbers, as people feel a personal investment in watching her succeed. Of course, a huge part of Wilson's appeal is her ability to balance the weight of expectation with her natural sense of humor. In interviews, she's often seen cracking jokes, making fun of herself or keeping things light, even after an intense game. This disarming humor has made her all the more likable, proving that she's not just a basketball robot out there going through the motions. She's human, and people respond to that. Wilson's ability to remain so grounded, while being one of the best in the league, makes her relatable to a wide audience, which is something that's hard to manufacture. There's also something to be said about the timing of Wilson's emergence as a star. The WNBA has been steadily growing over the years, but Wilson arrived at just the right moment when people were starting to demand more visibility for women's sports. She didn't just fill a void. She became the answer to a question that many fans have been asking for years. Who is going to lead this league into the next era? In Aja, the WNBA found that person. Her rise coincided with a broader cultural push for equality in sports, and it couldn't have come at a better time. The public was ready for a star, and Wilson stepped into the role with confidence and style. It's also important to note that Wilson's influence has been felt off the court, particularly in how she uses her platform. She's not shy about speaking out on issues that matter to her, whether it's social justice, mental health, or gender equality. That kind of boldness has earned her respect beyond just her basketball skills. It's another reason why her games have become must-watch events. Fans know that Wilson is bigger than the game itself. She's a voice for change, and that gives people an even greater reason to follow her career closely. When she plays, it feels like more than just a game. Wilson's star power has had ripple effects across the league too. Other players are being pulled into the spotlight as a result of her growing fame, and the WNBA as a whole has benefited from the increased attention. Television networks have taken notice, with more primetime slots being dedicated to games, and sponsors are lining up to be associated with a league that's rapidly gaining in popularity. Wilson has, in many ways, become the catalyst for this transformation, and the league is riding her wave to new heights. It's not just about her. It's about what her success means for the entire sport. The WNBA has always been home to incredible talent, but AJ's impact feels different. It's more than just athletic dominance. It's a kind of cultural relevance that the league hasn't seen before. Rating spikes aren't the result of luck. They're a direct reflection of her ability to engage an audience. People who might never have considered watching a WNBA game are tuning in because they've heard about Wilson or seen a clip of her lighting it up on the court. She's drawing in a new generation of fans who are discovering the league through her, and once they're hooked, they're sticking around. In many ways, A'ja Wilson has become the bridge between casual fans and the WNBA. She's making the game accessible to a broader audience by injecting it with the kind of star power that people gravitate toward. Whether it's her larger-than-life personality or her game-changing plays, there's something about Wilson that makes it hard to look away. Her games are no longer just another spot on the schedule. They're becoming events that demand attention. And in a world where there's endless competition for viewers' time, that's no small feat. The shockwave of her impact isn't just limited to television ratings either. Attendance at WNBA games has seen a noticeable uptick, with fans eager to see Wilson play in person. It's one thing to watch her on TV, but being in the arena when she's on the floor is a whole different experience. The energy she brings is palpable, and it translates to the crowd in a way that's almost tangible. Fans know they're watching something special, and that sense of excitement is part of what keeps them coming back. It's not just about the outcome of the game. It's about the experience of watching Wilson do what she does best. The league itself seems to be recognizing just how crucial Wilson is to its success. Marketing campaigns now prominently feature her, and her face is becoming synonymous with the WNBA brand. It's a smart move, capitalizing on the buzz that surrounds her every game. Wilson is more than just a player. She's the kind of personality that the WNBA has needed for years. Her rise has been meteoric, and it shows no signs of slowing down. If anything, her star is only going to shine brighter as more people become aware of what she's doing. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content. We thrive on your feedback, so be sure to leave your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, keep discovering and stay tuned.